All right. Hi, everyone. Good morning. It is Saturday, March 31st. I can't even believe that March has gone by so quickly. Here we are, though. This is our Tell the World Nation Zoom training call for consultants. My name is Ruth Sherlock. I'm going to be hosting this morning's call with the amazing Christy Card as well. So we're going to tag team it, and we just have an awesome call. So be ready. We're going to do a question and a session at the end. So be ready for that. It's going to be on Facebook Live. So if you have questions going through your head, be sure to jot those down. But Christy's also going to do an awesome training on it. So before we jump into that, there are a few announcements. So just one little housekeeping rule, I guess, or just a little note for you guys is we be sure that you are familiar with our website, with the Tell the World Nations website. There is so much information there for us. All of the monthly documents are there for us. All of the incentives are there. Things to print out, things to share with clients and all of that. We've got the landing page for the 30-day. Just make sure that you are really comfortable with the website and you know where to find things. It's pretty user-friendly, but just make sure that you're utilizing that tool because it's an incredible tool that a lot of love has gone into. Okay, so we do have the Discover Arbonne coming up. If you're local to San Diego, we've got our Discover Arbonne on Tuesday in Encinitas. And just be sure that you're plugging into whatever your local DA is around the world. If you don't know where it's at, make sure to talk to your upline, okay? And make sure that you're inviting people, whether that's PCs or leads or your 30-day clients. Ask people to take a look and bring them along with you. Bribe them with mascara or bribe them with dinner, whatever it is, just get people there and share this great opportunity. Okay. Surprise and delight bags are back. I'm sure you have seen in your email, which is so exciting. It's super awesome. Those are fantastic. And I want to say a little note on those. Okay. So you get to earn them. You have the opportunity to buy them. They're kind of like a purchase with a purchase. When you hit the 150 mark, you are able to purchase one of those. These are amazing for reaching out to clients and letting them know this gets more Arbonne in their hand. I know this has been a really great tool in my own business. People are falling in love with more when they just, I have one client that only buys Genius pads, but now all of a sudden she has all this other product. She's like, I love it. Anyways, as consultants though, we are going to GTC. GTC is launching a ton of brand new products that are going to be building into your business for much longer than the Surprise and Delight bags, because the Surprise and Delight bags are generally products that are going out of stock. Okay, so that's why they're on a great deal. It's because we no longer are going to be carrying them. GTC, you want what's new, so save your pennies. Do not go out. I would say do not go out and buy like 10 Surprise and Delight bags. Stick to GTC products, okay? Save for that. And on the note, GTC is coming up. We know this. This is our great giant training. It actually stands for Global Training Conference, not Giant Training Conference. But be sure that even when you're signing up, like Karen, you just signed someone up last night. That's amazing. You guys, let's make sure that our new consultants know about GTC and that it's a no matter what. Get them there. And if for some reason they can't, we do have the virtual option this year, which is incredible. So that's just, we know. If you've been in Arbonne, you get to GTC. If you have not been to Arbonne, trust us when we say you get to GTC, okay? So those are just really quickly some of the announcements that are coming up. And then I just want to share a little bit on closing the month strong. Okay, so on the note of GTC, be sure that you're utilizing this for momentum. Okay, so let people know as you're reaching out to them, hey, we've got new products launching in the next couple of weeks. We have our big global training conference that happens annually. Can I put you on my VIP list or in my VIP Facebook group so that you are one of the first to know what comes out? I don't even know what's coming out yet. So really build that excitement around GTC, not just for yourself and, oh, it's so fun and party. I can't wait to see my sisters. Like, let people know what's happening at GTC. Why is this important? We're going to hear from Mel Robbins. We're going to it's in 18 days. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Yeah. If you're going early, it's in 18 days. Holy smokes. All right. Let's take a quick breather right there for a minute. But yeah, so you've got your VIP. So start putting together your VIP list as people come to mind. Oh yeah, that person always loves hearing about GTC. Put them on your list. Plan to have product reveal parties. These are awesome to have like in real life. So that people can touch, feel, smell, taste. We don't know what's coming. But so be booking those now. Be reaching out to your clients and letting them know, hey, new products are coming. I want you to be the first to know. I will actually gift you a free new product if you host a get together for me. And this is why we really recommend getting at least two sets of the I Want It All at GTC. The whole shebang is because you have your products that you're using, and then you have them that you are able to gift and share with people. Okay. So be planning those now, prep your clients now. Another really fun thing to do is to plan a virtual product reveal. Me and Christy have done these for the past couple of years. I know a lot of you guys have. They're a lot of fun. That's a great way to let people know too, you're going to be launching them at MGM, that night I'm going to be doing it, or the next morning, whatever it is. So you're planning, you're getting people excited, and you're booking. The really key thing here is you're booking April strong right now. So yes, we're closing March because it's the 31st, but we're booking into April, and plan it just like you would the holidays. Plan it like you would going on a vacation. Do not check out until GTC. Oh, I just have to go shopping for GTC and it's taking all my time. Like, you guys, no, we're business owners. Do that stuff in the middle of the night on the internet, get your dresses, do your packing when everyone else is sleeping, whether it's morning or night, and really, really focus in on this and utilize what Christy's going to trade on. Facebook Lives. Gosh, we could fit in 18 to 20 events before. Sarah's like, hallelujah. I don't know if she's talking to her family or us, but she's like, yeah, let's do it. Around the world, like she was just saying, someone at the South Carolina, the different time zones. Find people in Hawaii, man, you can get up in the morning, or you could go late at night and they're still like eating dinner. It's like 9 o'clock. So anyways, utilize all of these things that we have. Don't get distracted, just like the holidays. Give people, yes, I love that, Christy. Give people drop kits while you're at GTC. While you're gone, don't let product just be sitting at home. Put it in people's hands. Hey, I'm going away for a few days. Try these. I'll be back to pick it up when I get back from GTC. And again, you're always dropping that, when people ask, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm going to Vegas. What are you going to Vegas for? Talking to people at the store, hey, I'm looking for a dress. I'm going to Vegas, this big training conference for my work. It's super fun. I need a cute outfit with heels. What kind of, work party is this? And that's a great opportunity to share. So just really be super intentional with this. I love GTC. We always have excuses to talk to people, but GTC is just a really, really extra ramped up one for some reason. Well, we know why. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say on that. Yes, Chris, oh my gosh, Natasha, if you know anyone from Vegas, get them there to host. Dude, watch the comments, because everyone who's gone to Vegas knows this is huge. And there are so many great tips and tricks, and we can all learn from each other. So yeah, be watching that feed. I'm like, oh, I love it. Okay. And then, Uber, talk to your Uber drivers when you're in Vegas too. Okay, I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more on Vegas as we get closer and as we're like driving out there. But I do want to touch really briefly, because I've got 1 minute, the end of the month checklist. This is actually the last week of the month checklist. So I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have this already printed out. If not, you should go to the website right now, right? Chris Weiler, go to the website, print out your last week of the month document, your checklist. Make sure that you're reaching out to clients, that you're checking on, where am I at for earning my bonus as far as the number of new and also the volume. So check that. You want to also be aware of that for your consultants who may be new and don't really know what's happening, right? Make sure you're checking in with people with their preferred rewards, your preferred clients. Do they have rewards? Do they have free shipping? Service them, you guys. Make sure that they know. You would not want to miss out if you knew you had a free shipping voucher and free product for your favorite store, right? Renewals. This is really important. Arbonne's been sending wonderful emails so you actually know what's happening with renewals, but make sure that you're on top of that. Check who's in qualifications. Again, especially brand new consultants are like, I don't even know. You're like, oh my gosh, you're like 50 QV from going into quals. So make sure that you're servicing and helping them and you're guiding them. Call everybody that you've reached out to this month. Go over your 30 to 40 faces. Oh gosh, Sarah just had something crazy happen and it scared me. Book your presentations for next month and check in with your consultants. Help them get to that 2,500. You guys, this checklist is all there. There's just a few things that I wanted to highlight as we're finishing the month. And with that, Speedy Gonzalez training, I am going to pass it over to Christy because she has some awesome stuff for us regarding Facebook Live. So Christy.
Yay! Well, first of all, congratulations on close day. If you guys haven't seen, our feeds are going pop, 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 right? I've seen already 3 this morning, regional vice presidents, either in qualification or finish. So Peyton Mott just had a girl who was 21 go in region qual in 9 months. And yeah, 21 years old. So that whole thought process of, oh, this person's too young, or I'm too young, or I'm too old, or I'm this, or I'm that, it's all bull honky. So, and especially she did it in 9 months. That's less time than I had a baby cooking in my belly, you guys. So seriously, you guys, first of all, I'm just going to let you know right now, you got to get on nutrition, because Peyton has popped 4 regional vice presidents in the last year. So direct to her. So if you've not gotten on the nutrition bandwagon and you've not gotten on the virtual bandwagon, you need to. I know we've already talked about this before, but we're going to talk about a couple more points that I didn't get to touch on, and some talking points that you can use when you are talking to hosts and when you are talking to prospects or past consultants or past people you've done one-on-ones with, okay? Because now we do have more options for people, and they may have either stopped working the business or didn't join because they didn't think that they could do it, because they couldn't wrap their head around how can I make this work within my life. So we have to understand the world has gone online, okay? We online shop, we watch our movies on Netflix, everything we do is online. We do parties online, everything is online, okay? So, and just like Ruth said, I shop for all of my clothes online. I shop for all of my things online. If the grocery store could deliver to my house, and it doesn't yet because I'm in Fallbrook, I would do that online too, but I just can't. So we have to meet people where they're at, and they're online right now. And I'm not going to tell you, don't discount in-person events, because in-person events are absolutely incredible. We had one, Karen had one last night. She did really, really well, got a new consultant, probably new PCs, I'm sure well over 700 or 800 QV. So in-person events are fantastic, but we know we're not getting as many as we used to. Be real, okay? And we know that some of them might reschedule because the timing isn't right, but in the grand scheme of it, they're fantastic and they're great relationship builders. But if you're going to do an in-person event, have a virtual something there with you. Have a Zoom or have a Facebook Live, so you're catching everyone in person, you're catching everyone that couldn't come. That's just a little side note. So I'm going to explain why virtual, and I'm going to give you guys 2 types of consultants, and I'm going to give you talking points so that you can share with people why virtual is amazing, why Arbonne is amazing, why now is the best time, and why our business model and where we're going is where the world is going. And there's a quote, and I hope I say this correctly, but it's something like the scariest sentence in the world, or scariest quote in the world, is it's because we've always done it this way. That's why we do it this way. And so world is changing, world is evolving, and we are evolving with it. So we are going to ride this awesomeness and explode huge, because we're going to meet people where they're at. So why virtual? Okay, there's 2 types of consultants in my mind, and I allow people to be either one. It's totally okay. You can become a consultant and just refer people, all right? Now, how you do that is when I have somebody who's like, I want to make $200 to $500 a month. I'm like, okay, so you probably want to refer people, you want to do a little bit of business. So it's more something that's a side thing for you. It's not going to be something that you want to exchange your career for. It's not something that you want to use to bring you home with your kids or use to travel. It's just some extra cash. Because I want to create the expectation of, if you only do a little, you're only going to get a little. If you decide you want to work the business, then you're going to actually get business income, right? So anybody who I talk to and I share the virtual option with, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is totally what I needed. This is what I've been waiting for. I couldn't do Arbonne before, and now I can, and this is why. And they don't really want to follow you, throw them in the Going Live group. Tell them every Tuesday and every Thursday there's a nutrition event and there's a Discover Arbonne event, and they can tag people and follow up with their people as needed. Fantastic. Yay. You are a wholesale consultant that gets paid to refer people. Perfect. So, and that's good. You know what? If that's what makes them happy, that's totally okay. Now, we all are on this call, we are business builders. So business builders have that tool, which is our Going Live page, which absolutely tag people, you guys. We've been really ramping it up and making it really nice and kind of utilizing that page to do the pre-post and the after post that we do on our Facebook event. So you guys can kind of see how it looks. And I know Sarah did the last one and she rocked it. So you guys can still go in there and tag people, but just so you know, every Tuesday and every Thursday, Tuesday there's a nutrition event, Thursday there's a Discover Arbonne. So you want to be utilizing that tool, and the consultants that are not really like wanting to like grow big their business, have them utilize that tool. That's going to get you some QV coming in, and they might make a couple $100 and be happy with that. That's fine. You just don't spend your time on them then. So that's the number one consultant. Number two is the Going Live group. Utilize that as a tool, and then we do personal activity. So I know a lot of you guys were like, oh my gosh, so much has changed. No, it is not. Our job is always the same. Our job is to talk to people. Our job is to do that through activity. Events, one-on-ones, and drop kits. That's it. Now, because the world is changing and in-person events are a little bit tougher to nail down, and they're fantastic, we are starting to get into the live world and the virtual world. So it's just another type of event. And I'm going to explain to you why they're incredible and why you need to jump on the bandwagon of utilizing them right now. Okay, so here's the talking points. And I want you guys to write these down because these are things that you can repeat to people. Number one, they are easier for someone to host. The person does not have to clean their house. They do not even have to be home. My consultants, one of them was in a hotel room when her live event happened, okay? They could be at work, at a lunch break. They could be anywhere. They could be on vacation and host the live 30 minutes, walk out and do it, whatever. The idea is, you guys, we don't have to wait for a specific time that will work for them and us and drive time and all that jazz. We can book a live tomorrow for someone if they wanted to. Okay, it's easier to complete time-wise for us. We do the pre-post and the after-post, and we do the 30-minute lives. So remember, when we do an in-person event, we pack up our bags, we drive to the event, we unload, we put everything out, we do the 2-hour event, then we pack it all up, then we drive home. So it's like a 4-hour, situation or ish. And with this is easier for us to do. So it's only 30 minutes. Maybe my pre-post took me 15 minutes and maybe my after-post took me 15 minutes. And let's be real, maybe my follow-up takes me an hour. So maybe it's a 2.5-hour situation from beginning to end, but I get to be home with my kids that night. So this is where a lot of people who maybe didn't want to join Arbonne or couldn't see how they could fit it in because they're a single mom or it just didn't seem like it could work, it now can absolutely work. Also too, like Ruth was talking about, you want to pre-book right now your April. So you want to have events completed before you get to GTC, not just events after GTC booked. You want to have already completed some events before you get there. Now with the old structure, which is in-person events, I could only do maybe max 12 events a month, and let's be real, maybe up to 18 events a month, and that would be like cuckoo sauce, okay? 18 events a month would be like out of control. Amazing, but crazy. So with this, you can do 3 to 4 to 5 lives a day. And watch this. Say if in 5 days, every day for 5 days, you did 2 events. 2 30-minute events, that's 1 hour each. Then pre-post, after-post, and follow-up. That's probably 2.5 hours a day, maybe 3 hours a day. You have just completed 10 events in one 5-day time frame. Can you imagine if you start your April with 10 events completed before April 8th happens, and then from April 9th till GTC, you do another 10, you could have 20 events done before GTC. That is the power of being able to do it virtually. You have so much more access and leverage of your time. That's another talking point for someone, so they can get more done in less amount of time. Also, when I would have 3, 4, or 5 consultants I'm launching at a time, and right now I have 4 that I need to get everyone scheduled. Before, I would have to schedule their dates, and I would get to the point where I was kind of in the middle of the month or towards the end of the month before I could get the 4th person launched, right? Well, with this, I can launch every single person in the exact same week, in the exact same time frame, and then they have the entire whole month to rock it out and get their QV in so that they can be in qualification. So it's just there's so many more points. Here's a couple more. You get into a ton of networks. So not only just 3 to 5 people at an event, you can have 25, 35, 50 people watching your Zoom, and maybe they don't even watch. This is what the kicker is, you guys. And I want you to understand, you need to fail forward, and you need to start jumping on things that are working and jump on this bandwagon and not worry about perfection and not worrying about, am I going to do it right or do it wrong, or I'm not sure how to do it. You need to start to master your craft and learn this is where the world is going, and jump in and just do it. Because that is one thing I know that I've always done. That's probably why I am where I am, is I'm not afraid to just try something and suck at it. Okay? So be ready to freaking suck, just saying. And you're going to probably stink at something until you get really good at it. So jump into it, even if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do it. Get on our website, go to the template, look at the template, practice, and just freaking fly. Ask people to host for you. And if your first couple events are kind of, that's all right, because it doesn't need to be perfect, okay? That's just a little throw out to you guys, because I think perfection or trying to be perfect stops a lot of people. And the cool thing about having the 25 to 50 to 60 people that are in that event, you then have 60 new people that you can message. And we've shared on this before, talking about how Katie's idea has kind of ramped up our live situation. And guests are more likely to join because they have soccer practice or this or that or this or that. And maybe they won't watch the video at that second, but maybe they'll watch it the next day. Or maybe they won't watch it at all, but they're in the group and you've dripped on them because they've had a second to check out some of the posts and they've seen the toxic overload page. You guys, it doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to get into action, and you need to ask people, and you need to start getting more network happening so that you can reach out to personally touch on people. Okay. And to be totally fair, the people in the group, if it's a live, if it's a virtual, they don't really care what you think. They care more about what your host thinks. Did your host like the product? So if you are giving your host product to try, or they've just gotten off the 30-day, this is perfect person. If they just got off the 30-day, they're on cloud 9, have them do a Facebook Live. That just be part of your protocol. That someone does the 30-day, you ask for a testimonial in the middle, you ask for your reorder, and you ask for a Facebook Live. And that just be part of your protocol. It's on the tracker for the 30 days, all what I just said. So print that off and start making that your protocol so that you're going to end up getting a lot more of these lives happening. And so jump on the bandwagon, fail forward, and then why nutrition? I'm just going to give this one last high five to you guys. Why nutrition? It multiplies super fast. People are your walking billboard. You already know this, but these are talking points for you to share with other people too. If you follow the tracker, you will be successful. And friends want to do it together. So skincare is incredible. It's absolutely amazing. But you're going to have a faster growth rate by utilizing our nutrition if you are good at tracking people. Let me repeat that. You're going to have a faster rate of success, of growth in your business if you become a good coach. So that all ends up starting with us. So I'm going to share a secret that Miss Sarah Raymond shared with me, and I've added it into my life, and here's what's going on. Okay, so we have the little tracker. The tracker looks like this, right, you guys? You remember this tracker? Okay. If you don't know what it is because you can't see it, you can go there and you can see it. Okay? It's called the 30 Days to Healthy Living Client Tracker. Now, it tells you when someone starts and what to do with these people. Your life can be so easy, you guys, if you utilize this and bring more nutrition people into your life, because they're going to talk to other people about the product for you. And this is why Peyton Mott is exploding, Kristen Walter, Mindy Preety, Tracy Schultz, Tracy Dyer, like legit, because it just is a multiplier. So this is what Sarah did.
Christy, we can't hear you. I think you might be covering up your microphone.
Can you hear me now? Okay, Sarah got a paper calendar, and she took the tracker and took people who are going to be doing the nutrition, and on her paper calendar, not her one that she's using to like book stuff, like a separate one on its own, and she would write in like what day she's going to text or call. I did the same thing.
We can't hear you again, honey.
This is all of my nutrition people. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So I have Nicole up here. She's green. Abby is blue, Joanna and her people are green, and Emily is red. So on April 9th, right here, it says I need to reach out to Emily about sending her the skincare sample. So the whole thing, you guys, is just the tracker on a calendar. So I can come up to my office and be like, okay, it's April 5th. Who do I need to contact? April 5th. I don't have anybody I need to contact for the detox on here. On the 6th, I need to check in with Nicole and see how she's doing. So this gets the tracker live with you guys, so you become a really good coach and you're on top of the people so they have better success. If they have better success, they're more likely to give you a testimonial, which is more likely to get other people interested. And they're also going to be more likely to do a Facebook Live because they want to get product because they fell in love with Arbonne. So hopefully that all made sense. I can post a picture of that, but Sarah's is probably cuter. So maybe Sarah would. And yes, you can do it in different time zones. So it keeps it on track because I'm a visual person and the little tracker is fantastic. But when people start on different days, I get confused. So I took the tracker and I wrote down who is where, and I literally just check marked who I need to contact. All right, I hope you guys get this, because if you were to focus, book your calendar, jump in, fail forward, get into the lives, become a really good nutrition coach, your business is going to freaking explode. I'm just going to tell you that because absolutely you can do makeup and skincare and you can do whatever floats your boat in terms of if you love something and you're passionate about it, for sure. But I'm going to tell you, if you want to have the biggest boom in your business, become a really good nutrition coach, get 5 to 10 people on each nutrition group and ask them for testimonials and have them do lives and get into networks, you guys. So with that, I'm going to actually open up some Q&A for a couple minutes. So anything you want to ask me, whether it has to do with lives or something about the website or even GTC, whatever you guys want to ask, let's open it up real quick. Oh, where do you find the checklist? Natasha asked. The checklist is in the 30-day section. So if you go to the 30-day section, the checklist for nutrition is there. Okay, let's see what other questions, if there's any on here. Oh, there isn't. Okay, anybody else have any questions? No?
Christy, I have, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So my question is just if you could point out that we have verbiage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think one of the things that stops people from doing things, number one, is overthinking. You all need to stop the overthinking, like right now. Like, yeah, Lori just laughed hysterically. Because that, I swear to you, I am stronger and better at this moment in time than I was before with a newborn. Because I don't have time to overthink. So when she's sleeping, I'm like this. Like so fast, because I'm like, I have maybe an hour. I have maybe 30 minutes. I have maybe, I'm not banking on, I'll do it later, or what are that person gonna think? I'm like, do-do-do-do, boom, do-do-do, boom. Like I don't even think about it a second time, okay? So overthinking needs to go out the window. But one of the things that a lot of people have said to me is that they're scared to do the Facebook Lives is they're like, I don't know what to give my host, and I don't know how to respond to people after the event is done, okay? So if you go to the event section, on it says Facebook Live events, nutrition events. We put up there a sample text that you can send your host, that your host can use to invite her people or his people with. Just edit it based upon their personality. It's there, it's waiting for you. It's literally waiting for you, you guys. The template is waiting for you. The pictures are waiting for you. The verbiage is waiting for you. You just have to do it. That's it. It's just you. You're the magic piece. The verbiage on what to write to them when they went to the event. If they said they, maybe to the event. If they were invited and didn't say they were going to the event. All the verbiage is there that all you have to do is copy and paste. So those of you who haven't jumped on the bandwagon, you guys are crazy because you just need to do it because it's literally laid out for you like the simplest it could ever be. So it couldn't get any easier at this point. So it's there. Just look for it, get on there, and start doing it. And thank you, Sarah, for pointing that out. That's a good point. Any other questions, you guys?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you utilizing just Messenger to reach out to the clients who are jumping on the Facebook Lives, or are
Good
you
question.
using a phone number for those who either went to the event or didn't even go to the event?
Yeah. So basically what I'm doing, I'm utilizing Messenger for now, but I would like to get phone numbers. If the host will give me the phone numbers, then yes, especially for the people who went, I would love to call them personally. But what I have done is I've messaged them on Messenger, and on Messenger, what you can do on your phone, when you send a message to someone who you are not friends with on Facebook, you can add them to Messenger and they will still get your message. Because if you are not friends, it goes into a secret folder basically, and they don't see it until they like go, oh look, there's extra messages here, and they'll look at it. But if I add them to Messenger, then they get a notification that I'm adding them to Messenger. So what I did before I sent the message is I would go on, I'd find their name, Jacqueline Smith, whatever, right? I would add her to Messenger because it's at the top on Facebook. Then I would paste and send the message. Then I'd go to the next person, Juan Carlos. I would add him to Messenger. Then I would paste the message. So at least they get the notification so that they see it, so that they're seeing my message. Does that help? Because that has been something that people have been wondering about. Yeah.
Can we write down, like script or whatever? Can that be written down for us and
Sure.
posted on, just so for future people?
Future people, yeah, totally. Yes, that's a great question. Thank you, Natasha. Yes, I did notice that because I sent a bunch without adding them to Messenger, and then I was like, oh shoot, I should have added them to Messenger. So I changed it to add the Messenger first, then send the message. And the cool thing is, because my people have been really excited about doing it because they finished the 30-day and they've had a lot of success with their 30-day, and they're excited about doing a Facebook Live, all of their people, their network that watches, are all like, oh my gosh, I want to know about it. And they're contacting them immediately after it's over, or like within the next day or something. And so I've had to really partner with my hosts big time, because these people know them, not me, right? So you have to make sure, like I've been like in contact with them a ton of what's going on, who could I help you with, what can I put in for you, you know, so-and-so wants to order, perfect, send me their information, I'll call them for you. So I've been really making sure that my relationship with my host has been very close, because a lot of the people are contacting them, if that makes sense. So, and then a lot of people contacted me too, but I had more contact them. So anyways, do you have any other questions?
Or personal in-person events and stuff, like really partnering with your hostess, ask them if they would be active on the page, you know, and if they would answer the questions that are on there and put their feedback and do a little Facebook Live, really get them engaged too. Yes. And then also I add people as they say that they're coming to the event, I send them a friend request, and you can do it really easy. I know from your phone, you can literally swipe through and add friend, swipe through and add friend.
Yeah, perfect.
Some will accept, some won't, but you know, that way, even if they do nothing, they're still seeing
connected.
Your posts. Yeah,
that's smart.
Personally.
Also too, what I've had my people do recently is they've shot a little testimonial video inside of the event, outside of my live. So their own individual, either video or live. And also both of my people that have done theirs recently have posted their before and after nutrition picture. And I think those two things have been a huge addition. And some hosts probably will, and some hosts probably won't. But if you can ask them, you know, that's on us to ask, hey, would you mind throwing up your before and after pictures? These are your friends and family. It's not going to be public. They're totally going to be wowed by you. Or, hey, would you mind jumping on and doing a quick little live on what you love the most on the nutrition? And like Ruth's saying, get them kind of involved in it, because I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a company called Yelp, but people care what other people think, and they're going to care more about what their friend thinks than you. So if they can be involved, fantastic. And the great thing is, all the people I've asked to have my Facebook Lives in the last, you know, granted, this is relatively new, you guys, so I'm laughing. So I'm like, in the last 2 weeks, right? In the last 2 weeks, every single person I've asked to do a live who's been a host on or who's done the 30-day has joined my team. So if you can partner with them and show them how this works. And it's fun. They're having a good time. They're probably going to join your team. They're probably going to upgrade and become a consultant. So, partner with them, show them, throw a little video on there, post a little live. That's so cool. And they're going to be excited about it. So, like I said, don't discount in-person events, just add in the virtual aspect because that's where people are going now. And last little side note before the last question, make sure your team knows that the only things that they need to do that are non-virtual with Arbonne, if they want to have a full virtual business, they can have a full virtual business or not. They can, do lots of in-person. It's super fun. But the meeting that we have, our once a month meeting, wherever they live, has to be in person. They have to go to that. If they're not plugging in, then I'm going to consider them the people that you stick in the Going Live group and they make a couple $100 a month. And I hope you do fantastic and you let me know if you want to build a business, right? So, any other questions, you guys? No. Sarah?
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I was bouncing between screens, putting it in order.
You're funny.
Question for you. If you could clarify why it's important. I know that you posted that picture of the water bottle and you incentivize your clients, your existing clients that have done the 30-day on it to post and tag you in it. Can you clarify why it's better for them to post and tag you versus you post and tag?
Totally.
Okay.
Totally. Okay. So on the calendar that I shared with you guys earlier, it has when I'm going to ask them for a testimonial because it's on the tracker, right? It says ask for a testimonial on the tracker. So I put that date on my calendar and checked who I'm going to ask for the testimonial on what day. And what I do is I say, hey, would you mind posting your testimonial on your Facebook page and tagging me? And if you do, I'll send you this water bottle. And I send them the image and so they can see it. And the reason why it's more important that they do it on their page than on yours or even in our group is because if they do it on yours, your people will kind of see it. If they do it in the group, all the people who've already done the nutrition only see it. That doesn't really matter. But if they do it on their page, all of their network is going to see it. And then when they tag you, your network will see it too. And the good thing is, our Arbonne family will be like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing, and it'll amp it up so that their network will go, what's happening? What's going on? It creates a lot of interesting curiosity. And that's what you want to create. And we've had major success with that. People going, wait, what's happening? And they've been messaging my preferred clients, what are you doing? What's going on? And my preferred clients, who I then asked to Facebook Live host, are now like, should I become a consultant? Because people are asking me what I'm buying. It's just like this, you guys. So you just get in the system. So I know it's all kind of newish. That's okay. Fail forward. Print off the tracker. Get a system on the calendar. Get some people into your nutrition groups every single 2 weeks and start asking for those testimonials. Send them the skincare so you get them in love with the other products that we have and ask them to host for you, okay? If you guys can get into this rhythm, it's always going like this, your PCs that you invite into the nutrition group, when they do their live, they're going to upgrade to become consultants and they're going to bring a bunch of new detoxers into the group too. Your business is going to go from boom, 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 boom. You just have to get into that rhythm. So, and always be adding more yourself. Any other questions, you guys?
I would just say real quick too, like we said, just practice. If you're scared of Facebook Live, I think Christy had mentioned some of her team had gotten together, like, let's just practice together to get the events down, just like we do when you're brand new. You take your upline with you to your events, practice that. So they're so fun.
And the template has the writing, the verbiage. All you have to do is copy, paste it. So you guys, it's just learning how to open up an event, where to put things, and then how to read the script for you guys. And then you're sending the messages out at the end. It's not really, it's just new. But it's all there and it's totally, totally, totally spelled out all there. And if you have any questions, of course we want to help. Oh, questions. Do we still give the host a live event gift of the body scrub? I totally give them a gift. I still give them the body scrub, but if you have a host that would rather have something else, then whatever, use host rewards. I mean, if they're not going to be doing a ton of in-person events, the gift doesn't really matter as much anymore in terms of what it is. But I would say you want it to be a different product line than nutrition. That's what I would do. So something that's not nutrition would be ideal. Great question. Julie, anything else, you guys?
I just wanted to add in, Ruth, I love what you said about practicing. And, you know, the thing is too, is if you get on Facebook Live, you're not like technically in front of anybody. So pretend like you're talking to yourself. Like literally, I wouldn't even like you said, Christy, like don't even overthink it. Don't spend a ton of time feeling like you need to like practice the script and get it. We didn't do that in live, right? I mean, yeah, we read through it obviously. And the script, once you read through it, you'll notice it's way more comprehensive about the 30-day program. But like literally, when I do my lives, I have on my computer a split screen. My script is literally in my face, so I'm not even looking at like my face. Like it's in the corner, so I can see that it's like still going and working. And then my hand is scrolling. Nobody can see my hand that I'm rolling on my computer, and I'm just reading the script. You guys, it's so flipping easy. It's so easy, like, and it is like literally blowing up and changing people's lives. And that's the thing that, like, it's blowing up our businesses, but it is changing people's lives. And that's what we get to do with this. Like, it's so amazing. Anyways, I'm so excited. And I just encourage all of you guys, just freaking jump and just start doing it, because people are missing out from you being afraid. So stop being afraid and just go, right?
Yep. Totally agree. And like she said, it's not hard. And I'm going to tell you this, not to toot my own horn, but a lot of times we overthink because we start going into excuse mode of this and this and this and this. And my baby's 6 weeks old. I earned all 3 bonuses, trifecta, the light bonus, the GTC cash, 4 new consultants launching direct to me, and my baby's 6 weeks old. And the month started when she was 2 weeks old. So here's the thing, you guys, the reason why that's working, is overthinking has to stop. If you overthink or you overplan, you are planning for failure. I'm serious. Like, don't even worry about what your calendar looks like. Just fill it. Who cares what it looks like? You know, get on top of stuff. And today is close day, so it's the very best day to get on top of it and rock it out. Because whatever you do today, whatever clients you bring into your business today, whoever you touch today, you'll be able to touch when you go to GTC. The more people in your network right now, the more you're going to have to be able to reach out to when you go to Vegas and those new products come out. So you want to get as much happening today, like right now, as you can, so that you can blow up when the new products come out. So with that, you guys, is there any other questions? Sarah Clark put all of the different countries. We're going to explode, because literally you can do a live anywhere in the world. You guys. Oh my gosh. And Sarah wrote on our team page, Google can translate everything. Freaking nuts, you guys. You guys can take the verbiage we have on our template, you can stick it into Google, and you can do a Polish live tomorrow if you wanted to. So here's the thing, you guys, you need to really just go, all right, game forward. Let's do this. Let's go. It's close day. It's GTC in 2.5 weeks. You know, you promised yourself a lot in 2018, because I know what all your goals are, and it's quarter down, okay? You only got 3 quarters left, so it's time to step up that game and rock it out and to explode, because if a 21-year-old can do it in 9 months, I know all of you can do it right now. So I love you. Rock it out. If you have any other questions, reach out to us, and happy Saturday. Happy Easter. And we'll see you all on Tuesday in Encinitas for those of you who are in San Diego. Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.